This is bring me back to the old days. I'm gonna have to run a push-up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, what's up, dedication? We outside. As you guys may have seen, I've been challenged by Andre, FPPI Dre, to start posting content again. Challenge is a 30-day challenge to keep posting for 30 days. I don't post like that because my turnover time with editing is not the best. I hate how long it takes. Can't focus on one thing for too long, so I've been moving on. But I said, what can I do to do this? What can I do for a 30-day challenge? Every morning when I wake up, I walk. But I go outside. Then I go dress up and get ready for work. I'm like, you know what? That's something I do daily. I can do that. So during college, I've amassed a large list of quotes that have impacted me, that have come from people that I look up to, you know, from friends. And I could drop one a day, you know. I thought to myself, I could probably drop one every day, you know, on these walks. So why not? Let's go ahead and start that. Today's day one of walking this way. And the quote of the day comes from Miss Gail Hyde. She was my director in flag camp for 2019. This is around the time I was starting college or moving on from high school and kind of figuring out myself of who I am, who I'm gonna be in this world. The quote says, "It is better to stand alone for the right reason than fit in for the wrong." Mrs. Gail Hyde. I really look up to her. We had a great time at flag camp, but like she taught me some very strong leadership things that I held to myself. The thing I love is that there's a story behind each one of these quotes. If I can remember, I'll tell you. If not, we're just dropping the quote. It's a group of us, right? The counselors working under the director, Ms. Gail Hyde. We all had our different responsibilities: worship, games, sports and activities, arts and crafts, right? During that summer, I felt like I was taking on more than what was responsible to me, right? Because some areas were lacking and I felt like I was picking up slack and everything. And then I was thinking, why can't I just sit down? Why do I have to be the one to pick up the slack? Why does it have to be me? And she started telling me about being a leader. When you have this leadership mindset, you don't stay where everyone else is. You're not afraid to be spontaneous, to be different, and to stand up for what you think is right. I think that was so cool to hear at that time, and it has driven how I move like nowadays, you know what I'm saying? At my job, you know, with my friends. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to stand out. Fitting in isn't as cool anymore, you know what I'm saying? Stand out for what you believe is right. Take ownership of that. Be proud of that role. Okay, you should stop light. This is bring me back to the old days. I'm gonna have to run a push-up.
Yes, sir.
This was not planned.
We dedicated again. We in the streets.
Oh, back in 2019, I used to be out here doing cartwheels on a crosswalk. Yeah. We might run it back. That's the quote for today. Stay dedicated. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.